Okay, I can't talk yet. That's a big potato. Welcome back to another episode of The Silly Kitchen. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and if this is new to you, please hit that subscribe button because I do lots of videos at least once a week, sometimes twice. Today I want to show you my version of potato salad. So I say my version because this is not your typical potato salad. Yes, it has potatoes, and yes, it kind of looks like a salad, but what you typically probably see at barbecues and during the summertime is like your tomato, potato, egg, mayo, paprika, that type of thing. If you can see in my foreground here, there are potatoes, but not any of those other items. So this is my version of a really great potato salad. First thing I did is I boiled a package of these little mini potatoes. I like using mini potatoes for this because, well, first of all, they boil so fast and cook through, and they just look really nice because you're keeping the skin on, and I'm just gonna cut these in half for my salad. And that way there's less chopping, there's less cleaning, but you've got these beautiful little brand new baby potatoes, and I'm just gonna cut them in half and throw them in my bowl. And that's it. Cut up your potatoes in halves. If some of your mini potatoes aren't as mini as some of the other ones, then obviously give them a little quarter chop, just whatever size you want, and put them in a bowl. As you might see, I have a bowl that comes with a lid because this is a good recipe to have in your fridge for a couple of days. So make a nice batch. The other ingredients that we're gonna need in our potato salad, I really like to have a nice crunch, so I've chopped up some celery. That's gonna go in there. The other thing is green beans. So I've just kind of peeled the, not peeled, I guess cut the ends off, and then cut them into bite-sized pieces. I kind of want them a similar size to the potato. So that's kind of what I go by. And the next ingredient is radicchio, I don't know how to say it. It's kind of like a really bitter lettuce. So you don't want to use too much of this if you don't like that little bitter flavor, but it adds a beautiful color. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that in there as well, and add as much or as little as you want. I can also tell you that you can use a substitute for this. If you don't like the bitter lettuce, red onion or very thinly sliced red cabbage would give you kind of that same color and not take away from the flavor. Now, if you have been following me for a little while on YouTube, you know what this is. Sorry, I just had to have a bite. Okay. If you've been following me, you know what this is. This is baked prosciutto. Absolutely love making a batch of baked prosciutto and having it on hand for so many different recipes. One being my potato salad. So I baked it, and now all I'm gonna do is crunch it right into my bowl. So I use about 3 or 4 sheets of that prosciutto, and this is a good time to now give your potato salad concoction a nice little mix, just to see if I like the consistency and the amount of all the different ingredients that we're using. If I want to add a little bit more of anything at this point, this is where I kind of figure it out. So we're not done yet. We need salt and pepper on our potatoes. S&P is always important. And potatoes love salt, just like I love salt. Pepper as well, just give it a nice sprinkle. Hard work as always, working up an appetite, as I like to say. Give that another mix. You just want all that to move around. We might add a little bit more in a minute. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. We need to add my favorite ingredient, which is cheese. So I've got beautiful flakes of Parm here. I'm gonna use almost everything that I put in here, but I want to garnish it with a little bit on top as well, so I'm gonna save a tiny bit. One of my favorite herbs is fresh dill. So in this potato salad, we are gonna add a ton of fresh dill. I prefer to just pull it off and throw it into my salad. I don't like chopping dill, I don't know why. Maybe I feel like it ruins the herb, but I'm just gonna go with, this is what I like to do, so this is how I do it. And we're gonna throw lots of that in there. Ooh, dill smells so good. I love fresh dill. Have I said that yet? Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit more because there's a lot of potatoes in here and because I like dill. There's still a little bit left, but I feel like for now, let's just go with this. I'm gonna mix it one more time and just make sure that everything's looking good in here. Now, typically, I would put this into the refrigerator right now, and as I want to eat it, I would scoop some out, and that's when I would dress it. But because I think I could probably get through this bowl within a day or two, I'm just gonna dress it right inside the bowl. And obviously, if you're making it for the whole family, just dress it in the bowl. How do we dress it? You're gonna get yourself some plain Greek yogurt. That is it, plain Greek yogurt. With dill and salt and pepper, that's all the flavor that you need. So let's get that all mixed in here, and you're almost done. After you've given it a good mix, I would usually recommend throw it in the fridge for maybe 15-20 minutes just to cool it all down, but then you're pretty much ready to eat it. Oops, I like making noises in the kitchen. Sorry about that. Okay, I am gonna add just a little bit more salt and pepper now that I have that Greek yogurt in there, just to bring it all together. Plus, I don't think I put enough pepper in the first time. I find sometimes with pepper grinders, you just gotta give her a bit. Okay, now I like that. That is perfect. So in the fridge it goes, give it 15-20 minutes after you've mixed it. All you have to do then is plate it, use a little bit of extra dill, a little bit of extra Parmesan, or a lot of extra Parmesan as I like in my salads and pretty much anything in life, and you're good to go, you're good to eat. I guess the final thing that I should do is just like taste test it to make sure that I've got enough of everything. Now you guys did see how small or large I cut these potatoes, so I'm trying to find like a little baby one for a TV bite, but y'all know that never goes well, so big bite it is. Now you have to wait for me to chew. I tried to get, okay, I can't talk yet. That's a big potato. I liked that I got a little bit of everything in that bite. The crunch from the celery and the beans is beautiful. You've got the zesty kind of flavor coming from the Greek yogurt, and then of course that sharp Parmesan to finish it off, and a little bit of that salty prosciutto really does it. This is my version of a potato salad. It's totally different than any other potato salad I've ever seen, and probably why I love it. I love this to complement any barbecue dish. If you're making chicken, if you're doing burgers, steak, this is a perfect side dish for any of those beautiful, yummy meats that you're doing on the barbecue. Even a beautiful piece of fish would go really nice beside this. Thank you again for watching The Silly Kitchen. Hit that subscribe button, support the channel. You know there's gonna be awesome recipes coming to you soon.